I'm starting off a new segment here on my channel. One thing I really enjoy and have enjoyed since I was a little kid is playing board games. I love board games. Growing up, games like Monopoly, Sorry, Chutes and Ladders, Life, Yahtzee, kind of those classic games. And then I started getting introduced to games that I had never heard about. Like I'd never heard of Settlers of Catan, and I got introduced to that game in 2001, 2002, somewhere around there. And that's still one of my favorite games. And then I just started buying more and more board games and having board game nights with my friends. I would go onto the website boardgamegeek.com and just take a look at the games that they had there. I would watch YouTube videos on the top board games and the favorite board games that people like to play, things of that nature. So what I'm going to start doing is highlighting some of my favorite board games from time to time. I don't know if I'll do one every week, yeah. So this first board game I'm going to talk about is called King of Tokyo. And King of Tokyo is one of my favorite games as of late. And it's a really short game, takes about a half hour to play each game all the way through. And you could have up to two to 6 players playing the game. And it says ages 8 and up, but you could probably play with kids that are a little bit younger than 8, and they would probably still have fun. And so what I want to do is I want to just bring the camera in a little closer and take a look at some of these pieces. I'm not going to do like a full gameplay video on how it's played, but just want to introduce you to this game. It's just a really neat game and one of my favorites in my collection. Come on in closer and we'll take a little closer look at this. So here we go. Here are some of the game pieces. I don't have all of them out. First, we got these cool little characters, and they have these neat little stands. The artwork in this game is absolutely phenomenal. It's really, really cool artwork. And so you have these characters on these little holders here. Here's a little kitty one, really cool. And Gigasaur, pretty awesome. Anyway, so those are some characters, and then you have these little game boards. And up here has your victory points, so you need 20 victory points to win the game. And you start the game at 0. And then you have your health right here. You start the game at 10, and depending on what dice is rolled and things of that nature, cards and whatnot, your health can go down or up. Pretty simple. And then if you get to 0, then you die and you're out of the game. Pretty neat. And then you have these cool little dice. And each dice has either a 3, a 2, a 1, a heart, that helps you heal, an energy. This is an energy symbol. It allows you to grab these energy tokens. And then with these energy tokens, you can buy cards. For example, this card right here, Eater of the Dead. You keep it, and you gain 3 victory points every time a monster goes to 0. So anytime a monster in the game dies, you get 3 victory points. That's a pretty cool card. And so kind of the general, I'm not going to go through a full gameplay, but the general idea is someone rolls the dice, and then you decide what you want to do. Like this person would keep, let's say, these 3 claws right here because they want to do 3 damage. If you're inside Tokyo City, you do 3 damage to everyone on the outside. If you are outside and you're rolling in, this person, like this monster right here, rolls this, they only do 3 damage to the person that's inside Tokyo City. Pretty cool. But then they have 2 more rolls. So then, they got another one, a claw. Maybe they wanted to heal. If you're inside Tokyo City, you can't heal. If you're outside and you're hurting, then you could heal. There aren't a lot of rules. The rules are pretty basic and easy to understand. Or let's say they're rolling and then they get like 3 threes. That equals 3 victory points. So that's one way you can get victory points is by getting 3 of a kind. If you get 4 of a kind, that adds 1 more, so this would be worth 4 victory points, and so on. So it's just a really fun game, a combination of dice with cards and not too complicated. There's not a lot of complicated strategy involved, and it's just a fun time. All right, DTube and Steamians, there you go. A cool little look at my board game pick of the week, King of Tokyo. Really, really fun game. Doesn't take very much strategy, and it only takes like 20 to 30 minutes to play one game. Really cool. I'll drop a link down below where you can pick it up on Amazon if you like, or you can check your local board game stores or your local like Walmart, places like that, see if they have it. Take care, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to my variety channel. Until next time, I am Matt Taylor, signing off.